All right, I got to do a Vlad style joint today.
Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm in the camera.
Oh, okay. This the Vlad TV.
I did. Playboy Hef was here yesterday. Shout out to Michi.
Is we live yet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Shit.
So, but yeah, I got my dogs, Habibi, Caldane, and this one. Y'all just dropped the joint.
Yeah, Eagle and Martian.
Yes, sir. Eagle and Martian.
I checked it out. I peeped the wrestling bars on track 1. You know what I'm saying? I think that was
Stone Cold with the Rock on Side.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I like that. What made y'all want to come together and put this joint together?
You want to say something? You want me to start?
You can start. You can pop.
All right, bet. I didn't know we was live at the
This nigga, he's straight gutter with it.
You know what I'm saying? Gotta do the check real quick.
It's y'all niggas.
Yeah, my barber is also my engineer, but my engineer be showing up, my barber don't. So, but anyways, so me and Dane, stylistically, like we've always existed like one room apart from each other in the suite, because I've always recorded in the blue room downstairs with Tone first, and then with Dave. And Dave is my engineer. Like when people say like Young Thug got Alex Toomey, that's his engineer. And anybody who gets Thug vocals right, they got to go through Alex Toomey. Like I've recorded in other studios, different tickets, higher, lower, all that. But Dave is my engineer. Flat the fuck out, amazing.
Gotcha.
But he was always in the black room, and we ran into each other in passing a couple times. And I always just liked the style of music that he made because it was similar to mine. We both have similar influences. You don't run into a lot of people that are huge Young Thug fans, because most people is just now getting hip to him after he dropped So Much Fun. That's like his most commercial album, in my opinion, his most commercially accessible one. And so he just always been tapped into that same sauce, but we never worked together. Wow. And, at first, things got off to kind of like a rocky start. And it wasn't even like, I ain't never interacted with bro. Like, I ain't, but circumstances and certain affiliations, certain allegiances here and there. If you know, you know, and it was like an enemy of my enemy type deal. Yeah. And then one night it was like, but then the rest of that is like the enemy of my enemy is my friend, because it's like we got together and we was like, so what is the issue for real? And it was like nothing. And it was like,
always be nothing.
I fuck with you, bro. Trying to make some music. And it was like, hell yeah. And we ate a bunch of shrooms, and then it was like,
just blasted off.
Hell yeah. No, what's funny though, actually, the actual origin story of all that, to condense all that bullshit, actually, is we ate a bunch of shrooms, and we had been kind of like neutral even then, because it was with some other friends, and we was there for the friends. That was why we was both in the same room, and I was walking around looking for something, and I was singing "I'm So Groovy," the Future song.
My phone.
Your phone was ringing. We was looking for the phone alarm to cut the alarm
go off at like 3 a.m.
Yeah. Motherfuckers is off shrooms trippy. The alarm under the couch. Motherfuckers is looking for that bitch, bro. So I'm just walking around talking about I'm so groovy. I just could perk some Molly. Playing Jane. I just fucked the face. And I'm like, I don't know her name, and I'm looking for it, and out of nowhere in the dark, I ain't even seen him in the living room. He talk about, I turned around like, I just picked the bitty, and then we just, that was it. That's how friendships start, bro. It's from that moment when somebody caught my, I'm like,
it's been solid because no words, needed to be said.
Yeah, facts. After that, we was like, you know what, you bull. I fuck with you.
You tapped in.
Right.
And since then, we locked in. We did this album. This album, we didn't write anything. It was off the top. No phones. We just got our 4-hour block. We didn't even pre-plan the beats. Nothing. Walked in, searched the beat.
What did these? 8, 9, and 1.
9 songs.
9 songs.
And one.
No, not one block. Not one block.
Oh, that's all I'm making sure.
We did 4-hour blocks. Okay. We did 1 4-hour block every other week.
Okay. And
in the span of those 8 weeks, we had the 9 songs ready. And then we actually got some more right now. We sitting on a bunch now, because it's only exponential once you start working.
Once you get in the spaceship, you don't want to stop.
The spaceship just takes off. That bitch.
Right. Well, that's what I was going to ask. Is the deluxe? Everybody doing deluxes.
Yeah.
So do y'all plan on doubling back?
Oh yeah, I was the first person to do a deluxe out here.
Thanks.
I just had to.
No pop.
This year,
that's what this for. No pop your shit.
I'll just fuck with you. But no, I did the everything you need is already inside you in November of last year, and then I dropped the deluxe. For this one, I don't think we're gonna deluxe it just because it's a story. It's Eagle and Martian, but the theme is Eagle and Martian in space, Martian and Eagle in the skies. Because Eagles live in the sky, Martians are in space. So it's the merging of the two worlds. I'm the Eagle, he's the Martian. Eagle gang, And so
that Eagles track hard too.
Thank you. You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
What's crazy is my favorite track on the tape is Martian, and that's the only track I'm not on.
I fuck with, and I ain't really a thug nigga. I'm not a thug nigga at all. I'm gonna just keep it a butt. But I fuck with track 1 because you're talking that wrestling shit. I fuck with Eagle. I fuck with Eagle and Martian. And I think the last one. But
Eagle and Martian,
The shit
you fuck with
jamming.
Eagle and Martian and Eagle and Martian.
The shit jamming. So I like how y'all, like you said, clearly it wasn't shit. So y'all went past that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And made some good ass music.
Absolutely.
You know
that was politics. And bro, and I'll say this, even to speak on that, like, we don't actually hold any resentment towards that situation or any, because it's politics. You just have to navigate with the charm. Like, you just have to navigate carefully. You know, if you got sauce, you can navigate through anything. If you get caught up in the small details, you get caught up. And that's how you get caught up. Like, if you're caught up, you're not moving forward. You can't get caught up. You got to move.
See, we didn't pay attention to the negative details. Like, and especially like I've been around people like with the same mindset, but somebody who think the same. It's like I ain't never been around that for real. And so I met Habibi, and it's like when we approached each other, one night, it was the politics was were in the air.
Yeah.
And it's like I felt no hostility from him.
So it was no reason to take it there.
Yeah.
So why do I need to take it to a place, where the energy, it was neutral.
I did.
So if it's gonna be neutral, let it be neutral. If it's gonna be negative, then you're wasting your time and your energy.
For sure. I respect that. I'm gonna not keep this hip hop. Explain a shroom trip.
Oh, that's beautiful. This is the right. Oh, you picked the right interview.
What is a shroom trip like? Like what is the a typical like set the scene for me where you like, all right, I got a couple hours. I'm gonna do some shroom. You know what I'm saying? Walk me through it.
So first of all, you need more than a couple hours.
You need preparation.
I like the trip at night. I don't like the trip during the day. I like the trip at night because everything is still. It's not, motherfuckers not blowing up your phone. You ain't got to make no plays. You ain't got to answer no calls. There's no family emergencies. Because once you're up there, you up there. It's really not much you can do.
You're not coming back, bro.
Once you up there, you wherever the fuck you at right now. Like, if we all ate some shrooms in this room, we not even downtown Ipsy no more. We in this room. Like, we in this room. Yeah. This door getting closed or that door getting locked, and we in this building. And that's what the fuck going on. But it's you learn about yourself, bro. That's the most important thing about it. I don't like to abuse them. I don't think it's a recreational thing. I don't be trying to pop them every weekend. Like, it's a tool. It's a meditation tool.
I think he talked about that on a Mike Tyson podcast. He's saying like the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to do it.
Or I'm gonna get my Joe Rogan bag. Like, hey, you ever done DMT?
Yeah, I don't know nothing about nothing. You speak Spanish now.
Yeah. So I don't fuck with acid because acid is man-made. I've never done acid, so I don't want to sound like one of the people that hasn't done something and be like it's bad for you. But I also have like some certain laws with just how I live, and like when it do come to like enjoying myself, I really just stick to weed. Like, I don't even. I drink a little bit. I don't drink too much. But as far as substances goes, I really don't like synthetic shit. So shrooms is from the ground.
It's natural.
And DMT is synthesized in the brains of pregnant women before they give birth, in the brains of humans right before they die, at the peak of, it's like the peak of your brain's chemical synthesis. But shrooms, you eat them bitches, nothing happens for 40 minutes, everything gets funny as fuck for the next hour, and then shit start moving by itself for the next 5 hours.
Starts bending.
And then whatever you do for the next 5 hours is up to you. Because if you want to cut on Family Guy and smoke a whole ounce like it's one blunt, you could do that. Because them bitches be going like matchsticks.
But have something to do that's chilling.
So if you want to just sit there and bullshit yourself, you can. If you want to sit there and listen to binaural beats, certain meditation music, and learn about life and learn about yourself and like really elevate, you can. If you got like relationship problems, y'all put those all out on the table. It makes you, I would say, if I had to summarize them, it makes you be a human for like 6 hours, bro. Because the way we are now, we just so focused on the next thing. What's this? What's that? Them bitches make you sit down and be like, somebody made this couch, bro, and I'm sitting on this bitch.
Like they have couches.
And to whoever made this bitch, thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how that shit makes you feel, bro.
They were sitting on logs and shit.
For a little bit, you stop worrying about the next shit. You stop worrying about, I got this much in my tank, this much in my phone, this much in my...
Fuck it.
You just like, bro,
it is what it is, man.
It's 4 walls and a roof around my head right now. God is the greatest.
And you realize that life...
And if you feel that, consistently for 8 hours, the next week you in a better space. You know what I'm saying? Like they help. They help when that article gets shared. It would be like shrooms help reset the depressed brain. It's not that simple, but it's also not that complicated.
It just it just shows you that life is really more.
Don't
complex.
be scared. It's nothing scary about them bitches.
Okay, I just had to, we don't really ask questions like that on these interviews, so we got to go there. Back to music.
Back to music. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. This music would not have happened without the shrooms. So this is still on topic.
No, it's all good. How do y'all feel right now about? Do you feel like the Ipsy Ann Arbor scene is like born right now? That's where y'all needed to come together and do some shit that you wouldn't normally hear around.
I'm gonna let Dane handle this one, but I am just gonna say one thing real quick about the Ipsy Ann Arbor scene. I don't think it's boring ever. I think we have like a really great musical scene. I think you have a flavor of every kind of artist out here, and we just make music. I'm not looking at anyone else personally when I make my music. I'm not keeping track of anyone else's drops or release dates. I just make music for myself because at the end of the day, when I make my track and I pull off from the studio, I imagine myself playing it to Young Thug and Future. I don't imagine myself playing it to Dane or my girl, or I imagine that bitch coming on in the club and Lil Baby being like, this bitch hard too. So that's where my mind is at. Like, I'm trying to be on that level. So the Ipsy Ann Arbor scene, I think everybody out here is who's an artist, because there's people who are artists and there's people who like to rap and there's people who try to rap. People who like to rap is your lyrical wordsmiths and everything. That's skill. I applaud them. That's like a dunk contest though. You're not hooping. That's what I will say for people because those people often get frustrated about are they going to make it or not. You could be sweet at dunks, but that doesn't mean you're going to start on a starting five for anyone. And then it's artists, is people out here who really take their craft seriously as a whole when it comes to treatments, appearance, brand, all that. Those are the people who are thinking of themselves as the people who are going to make it. And then it's people who try to rap, who because studio time is 35 an hour, 45, 40, 50, whatever, you go, you lay some shit down on a Ruel beat, and then you come back, all your homies lie to you and say that shit fire, and then you go do it again next week. So it's up to you to identify. It's up to you to identify which one of those categories you really are in.
My shit trash. I need somebody, bro.
But
because that means you ain't doing something right, or so maybe it is. You can, take the constructive, criticism. But it's like, I need, if everybody telling you your shit hot, and you don't hear at least one person be like,
I agree to it. I agree to a degree, but that music may not be for them.
But
absolutely.
It may not be for you.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is, I like to connect with people, that I work with. So like he said, the music scene talented, it's hot, but it's like that don't mean I'm just gonna want to do a song with you because you cold. Like if we can't find common ground mentally, and spiritually, then it's like I can't do nothing with you.
It costs $9.99.
You see what I'm saying?
For both of us.
Yeah, no,
for each of us individually.
You've been killing me with your feature price.
But it's $9.99.
That's what he was.
I came out the gate $500 when I was on Medallion Life. I came out the gate with the $500 feature price because just for the simple fact, it's no one out here who's even called Habibi who could be on your track. Just for that fact, you're not finna find an Arab rapper as cold as me even out here to be on your track. So no, I'm not finna just do the song just because I fuck with you.
I need that ticket.
That's exclusive. And I came out the gate with 5. And it's a respect thing too, because if you even respect me enough to come with the 5, I'm going to take it. Yeah, I'm not going to be like, keep that. But you secured an ally for life too. Because I'm going to remember that. I'm going to remember when bro paid $500 for my verse. I'm not delusional.
Right.
I know I'm not a million views on YouTube. People be like, I ain't paying this much for a local rapper verse. What views is you going to get me? Fuck the views. I got sauce no one else has.
Talk to shit.
So I went from 500 to 777, and I talked my 777 shit the whole time. And then Eagle Martian drop. Now we both need 999.
Look,
that's
I seen it,
and I need my 4 slugs after the 5 too.
I seen it. I said, look, if that's what he's charging, y'all gotta pay that man.
Somebody's gonna pay it.
It's as simple as that. You know what I'm
saying? And I'm good making music with myself and with Dane.
That's why I was okay. I'm trying to stay on track.
Yeah.
Y'all was just so.
I've been derailing all of your questions.
Shut up. You good? I fuck with you. You good? We good. Chill. You was talking about so no features. So collectively or separately, is there anybody that y'all see on the same type of shit as y'all, or somebody y'all just heard in passing locally that y'all would want to
answer first, because
that y'all would want to do a track with?
Yeah, I got my homeboy, shout out Kizzy, we just did a track, he on a wave that's, unique, so yeah, I rock with him. But I mean, I'm open to, and willing to work with anybody, but it's just like, we need that ticket first. But if we connect, like, which is hard to do with me, then yeah, let's get it. But I got to get a little selfish.
I'm not mad at it.
I'm gonna keep it all the way realistic here. As of like today, this exact moment, the only other people who I will like really just hop in the booth with right now, coming out the booth.
I know the answer. I know one of the ansers.
Oh yeah, but it's YG and Class.
That's what I'm saying.
It's YG and Class. Class. I think even though everybody do be like Class,
get your ass up here and do a fucking interview.
I ain't even finna dive in that. I ain't even finna dive in that.
I had to. Go ahead.
Yeah. Bro, but I feel that.
Right.
Class, I feel like, does not get a percentage of the respect he deserves, even though most people be like Class is the GOAT. But Class is like forever musically goated around here because he got that same sauce that like you're not gonna find anywhere else.
For sure.
So whatever he asks for is whatever, and it's criminal because he don't be asking for nothing. He does it for the love of music. If he fuck with
that's
you,
my baby. He always been
solid. But no, he definitely is definitely a ticket on that though. You definitely got to pay that ticket though. Whatever it is, you definitely got to pay it. But yeah, Class and YG. Anyone else, bro? There's a price. And it's not that I don't like other artists. It's just that.
You put the work in and you want to be...
I find myself consistently giving more sauce than I'm receiving. And that's just fair, bro.
I'm not mad at that at all. Visuals. Any visuals on the way? Any visuals talked about? What's up?
Yeah.
Anybody have y'all shot some shit?
No. We haven't, but we cooking up.
Because I gotta ask that because it's a repeated thing that just keeps coming out in interviews that people that shot videos and they being held. But y'all know if Kayvon got the sauce. So for sure tap in with Kayvon if y'all need any visuals. Well, what's the one that y'all thinking about?
Well, we're doing Third Oscilloscope, the first track for sure to pop it off because that's the defining track. And another cool thing about the Eagle and Martian track list. So let me take it back to Eagle and Martian a little bit.
Good.
The track list is in the order that we recorded all the songs in. That's first and foremost, and that's big to me because I'll sit down and when I do my track lists individually for my projects, I'll sit down and I'll write all the songs and then I'll classify it as light or dark, like vibe. I'll classify it as, do this sound like a single or do this sound like a track one or do this sound like a filler? If I classify it as a filler, I delete that track and I go record it.
You just want all slaps.
Yeah, I need all slaps or good transitions, good vibe transitions, you know what I'm saying? Or singles. And I used to do that and I used to sit there and arrange and I used to even, I'll play the end of one track. Like I'll go to my notes and I'll play the last 10 seconds of that track. And then I'll play the first 10 seconds of the next track just to see how that transition sounds if I'm sitting there smoking the L listening. And I'll really put them bitches together. So for me to like relinquish a lot of control with this tape and to just not write anything, we just went in that bitch. We got drunk as fuck. That whole shit was sponsored by Dark Stouts and Patron.
Yeah, it's good patty.
And that was what we was worried about. We wasn't worried about bars, beats, none of that. We was worried about, do we got enough Patron? Roll the next stout.
And just talk about life,
And just talk. And so everything happened in the order that it did. One take, it was no redos. It was no coming to re-records. That's all like from the brain straight to all streaming platforms.
Well, dude, I'm not mad at that. Y'all said no deluxe, but would y'all flip it and like just change up the whole scheme and come with a whole nother tape?
Well, we're doing. We're doing Martian and Eagle.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's in the works right now. So it's Eagle and Martian, Martian and Eagle. It's Eagle and Martian. So the full titles is Eagle and Martian in space, Martian and Eagle in the skies.
Okay.
So we doing Martian and Eagle. That's bumming soon.
I'll shoot who y'all got in mind to shoot the single? Or y'all just,
Xerox.
Yeah, that's Xerox.
Xerox. That's my cameraman. I really don't. All of my videos that's out, that's just YG Habibi videos. I've shot with Xerox. Any features is anything that I've ended up doing with someone else.
For their
videos. Yeah. But Xerox is my cameraman.
Y'all got a collective date for the next one, or y'all just gonna see right this way?
For Martian and Eagle? Yeah. I don't know.
You see it's heating up.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I want to
Because we didn't really have a date for the first one.
We've just been letting the universe guide us.
We just been here just following the wind. Like, but just, just staying consistent with just, staying in communication, linking up, even if it's to make music or not, just bulling and dicking it. And just, that's how you stay, on the same page. And just have a routine. That's one thing a lot of people
discipline
lack is discipline
and communication.
Say that word again, man.
Yeah.
Talk about communication.
It's hard. It's hard being a duo. It's hard being a duo, and I'm not, and I'm saying this because it's hard being a duo in the sense of with Migos or just in music in general. Yeah. Anytime you have two people that rap together, just period, whether it's for a project, whether they're a collective, it's hard to be on that. It's hard to match the other person creative. Sometimes it worked out to where we're the same kind of person. He might be the kind of person that make the best music early in the morning, and I make my best music late at night. And that shit will never mesh well. Because he's trying to get in the studio at 6 a.m. as soon as he wakes up and wake and bake and get in there. And I'm trying to turn up at 3 a.m. Right. So even stuff like that you have to consider.
Because we tied up all day.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, facts.
Exactly. I dig it. We were just talking about that. I feel it. But I feel it. So is solo shit on pause?
No, never.
No, we still do our solo shit. Never.
And that's one of the most important things about maintaining like a sustainable duo, bro, is you can't let the duo overtake your identity as a solo artist.
No, for sure. I just want to ask. So I want to see like any solo releases, like tapes, in a filler in between, or
I just dropped Everything You Need Is Already Inside You and Deluxe that. So for me, I'm riding off that, but I have some other stuff in the works.
Yeah,
I got a few things I'm working on right now. It's called Extraterrestrial, and it's basically the vibe of Martian. So like you met Martian on Eagle and Martian, but they already met Eagle with Everything You Need Is Already Inside You. So now it's time for them to meet Martian. Okay. So that's gonna be my storyline, like my Han Solo.
I'm not mad at it because it's not basic plain shit. Yeah. This is like thinker shit. So
we gotta approach it right, man. Yeah. Like you can't just say you're gonna do something and then not have a plan behind it. What you do is just stack the bread up while you getting the game plan right. So everything when you're ready to do it.
Getting the whole roll, then you do the whole roll.
Because you're gonna go through your humps.
I did ask Playboy Hef that. How do y'all feel? Do y'all feel when you are approaching a project to just fuck it, let me just throw these bitches out and try to do the buzz, or you want to be more strategic and do the rollout and do runs like this, like you come here, chop it up with me, then y'all go do another. You know what I'm saying? How do y'all take on that? How was y'all take on that?
I say it depends on what type of music you want to, how you want to release your emotions. Like me, I'm strategic with it because I want to connect to people emotionally. So I can't just be like, I think this is fire, let me put it out. I got to give the people kind of what they want. You know what I'm saying?
You don't agree?
No, I'm about to have the most complete opposite answer.
That's what I'm like.
But I mean, you could just throw it all together. But I just trust the universe.
I'm not mad at that.
That's really where the strategy come in. Just trust the universe. Like, don't do it off the influence of someone else. I'm gonna drop a project because he dropped a project.
Absolutely.
YG?
No, I was just laughing because this is one of them. If you know better, you do better situations, and I know better, and I don't do better. And I was laughing because he was saying the correct way to do things. With everything in life, one of my favorite things I've been saying lately is, there's a right way to do things. And there's an easy way to do things, and we don't do the right things because it's easy. You do it because it's right.
Right.
And so the right way to drop anything is to do a press run and do promo and do all that but unfortunately I'm the type of person that was like, I'm sitting on 30 songs that I haven't released. I'm about to just drop a song a day and just make cover arts and paint.net in 10 minutes and just upload a song every day and drop all them bitches in a row. And just wherever they stick, they stick.
But that's how you do it, though.
One of them bitches.
I feel like it's no right or wrong way.
One of them bitches went mini viral in Spain out of nowhere. I had a song, one of them 30 day when I was doing a song a day.
Yeah, the run. Yeah.
It was like day 7 or day 8. That bitch had like it got on a Spotify playlist in Spain, and out of nowhere it had like 10 bands on Spotify, and I was like, okay. On to the next day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't playing for that.
While you dropping them songs today, you could be cooking up.
You're cooking up other shit too.
Together.
So yeah, no. The proper way to do it is definitely do the press run, and that's why I'm trying to be good. See, if I was good though, if I was on my Dean for real, this podcast would have happened leading up to the release. We would have been talking about his drop, or it would have been right after.
But I love that organic.
Oh, absolutely.
We just have to.
But that ties into the last thing he said, which is right now we both just are trusting the universe more. I try not to pre-plan a lot. Like, I used to be super neurotic. I'm a Gemini. I'm an air sign. I'm a thinker. Like, all I do is put shit in the tables and organize it. Just with everything, with rap, with business, hustles, all that. Like, I'm just calculating, crunching numbers. And this past year, I've just been learning to let go of that shit a little bit more. Just, it's no use stressing like that.
I'm pretty sure COVID helped.
Oh, yeah, because COVID said, fuck all the plans.
Exactly.
Shut us down. And it's like, really, if you need some shit to happen, you're going to make it happen.
For sure.
Like, if Habibi hit me up and be like, spaceship later on, and I know I'm free, or I'll be like, shoot, I'm about to rearrange something. Because that's the universe telling me, well, you can go to the spaceship, so let me make it happen instead of having an excuse. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I try to be on. No excuses.
Anything I left out? Anything y'all want to touch on before we get out of here, man? I just appreciate y'all coming through.
Oh, I appreciate you having us on this short ass notice too.
No. Again, we've been. Come on.
I know.
I have to say that because again, people who don't know me know that I'm a cool nigga. Like if I fuck with you, I fuck with you any way I can help. You know what I'm saying? You know it's all good. We bumped into each other. You know where we be at, and he said, let's put it together. And we put it together. So. It is what it is. Y'all make sure y'all give out y'all socials.
Yeah, I want to
tap in with y'all.
My exit plug. So we got everything you need is already inside you. The normal version with the blue cover, that's the order that the tracks are meant to be played because that's the little story. The deluxe version has the 3 bonus tracks at the top. It's just some extra sauce. Eagle and Martian on all streaming platforms. Shout out to Dave for always being just... Because again, I'm fashionably unprofessional, bro. In all aspects of life. And I take pride in that. I don't know why.
This nigga said I take credit.
I do because it's part of me. That's why I take pride in it, because it's part of me. You should be proud of yourself, even your flaws. So like I'm definitely like I'm good for a short notice ass schedule, but when I show up, I'll put in work and I'll make sure that we all happy. So shout out to Dave because he's an engineer who's busy with the family, and he does get random FaceTimes from me like, you trying to do a session? When? Right now.
Make sure when you I hit him up and say, yo, Dave, I need that interview.
I got you.
The world needs to hear his side of a lot of shit.
Absolutely. So, I'll put in some good words.
He was supposed to hit me up. He never did. I heard he about to open up a podcast room with the suite. Like, nigga, let me get that sit down. You know what I'm saying? What's up? So, I hear shout out to Dave though.
No, shout out to Dave. Shout out my woman, Nasia the creator, graphic designer. She does a lot of my Eagle Gang stuff, a lot of my cover arts, all that. If you need any kind of graphics for anything, for any sort of business,
she make Bible covers for me.
Facts. Custom WWE Bible covers.
Yeah, so y'all tap in. I don't want to miss your
Austin 316.
But
at YG_Habibi. Go ahead.
Habibi, yeah. But y'all can get me at Caldane, Caldane TM on Instagram. I'd rather y'all follow me on Instagram.
Facts.
Facebook's more personal. But
oh yeah, I don't got a Facebook.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? But y'all can still stream my latest single, Northern Lights, that just dropped, in December. So that's that's kind of how this one of my EDM genres, so y'all can stream that. Stream the Eagle and Martian for the time being. What we got some, got some good unique material that we cooking up on the way.
We got a minute and a half. We got more than that, but I'm trying to keep it at What the fuck is y'all? What's the fuck is people's fascination with Thug? Like, I'm not.
Bro, let me tell you something. Okay, I
don't get it.
What a beautiful way to end.
The way he paints the picture.
Bro, Thug is the GOAT. Thug is the greatest musician of all time.
I just it's going over my head.
Either you know that. Look. Either you know that Thug is the greatest person to ever be on the mic, or you wrong.
I'm gonna have to. I'm just have to tap in and listen to this. Cause like the project is heavy Thug influence. It's hard
and Future.
Yeah, and I'm saying Future
for me, my trifecta is Thug, Future, and Uzi. Them is my 3 biggest influences. Them is my 3 favorite artists.
Yeah.
Like just
Future, Thug, Travis Scott.
Okay, now I hear that. You know what I'm saying for sure. Travis. I don't know. Maybe I need to listen more. But
he just be saying shit, bro. Like that's the best way I can put it. Like I'll put it to you like this. Everything that you like about Lil Wayne, except he turned down the lyrics a little tiny bit, and turned up the sauce a lot. So he might not say.
You see the nigga colored his dog green?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Nigga bugging.
Slat.
I guess. I'm gonna have to. Ain't Slat 2 about to drop? That's why he colored his dog, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, lime green. It's lime.
Yeah. So when do it drop?
Slime Language 2 drops. I don't know, but
I'm asking because I might have to just.
Yeah, I'll hit him up when I leave here and ask.
You're gonna have to listen and read the lyrics, bro. Once you read them lyrics while you listen to what he's saying.
If you understand, once it clicks with you, like what he's saying, how he talks, you'll start to understand all his shit without reading the lyrics. Yeah. And you'll start to be like, bro, he be saying some shit. That's the best way I could put it. Is just he be saying